Hi guys, hey, Dale Walker. I'm in the dyno room with my new 2017 SV650. Just started today. Been in the dyno room for about 6.5 hours. I'm pretty fried. But anyway, I just started testing all my prototype slip-ons, all my different mufflers. I tested the stock, bone stock bike, then my 14-inch street core, 17-inch street core, my Comp 1 14, my Comp 2 14, and my 10-inch Comp 2 bad boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just show you some comparisons. You know, there's no tuning yet done at all, and the bike, surprisingly or not, runs. It's pretty decent on the air fuel, but even stock, it dips down under 13 to 1 in certain areas. It definitely can make more power. It's a little rich in spots, in my opinion. So we'll see. But anyway, we better get started because I'm really tired, to see if I can get through this without fumbling my words too much. Okay, so what we're going to do first is put up the bone stock bike. Number 20 was one of the consistent best ones. Got to remember, I'm in Nevada, high desert, 4,500 feet. So I think some of the magazines made 72. So 71, 30, 45 foot-pounds of torque was pretty consistent as far as the best pulls. 4,500 feet, so not too bad. Pretty good, really. Okay, so first we're going to put up my 14 Street run number 26. Okay, so right here, 20 is the blue. Okay, the red is the 14 Street core. So I still made about 1.5 horsepower, about 1 foot-pound of torque. But you got to remember, that's right way up here at peak, only at that spot. It still made a couple horsepower all through here, and then it held it a lot better up in here. That's my 14 Street core. Okay, here it's behind the stock muffler, just a smidgen. Blue line here, stock. This is, excuse me, I'm ahead here, but in this area between like 4 and 6, I'm below the stock muffler right here, about 1.5 horsepower. But the reason for that, I'm 90% sure, if you dip down here at the airflow, air fuel, it's rich. Like I said, it holds right at 13 to 1. This is actually one of the better air fuels with the stock muffler. A lot of them are down at 12.8, 12.5. My muffler's pulling a lot more fuel, so I'll have to, you know, I'm going to design my new tuner and do a bunch of stuff with probably the air box a little bit and the filter. So right here, this can be cleaned up. This is going to be probably match the stock muffler up in the spot it's lagging when I get done, and beat it, you know, everywhere else. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the stock one. I'm going to take 20 away. And now I'm going to show you number 34, which is my 17-inch street core. There you go. 26 and 34. The only difference is it's the same core. Is the 17 will be the the quietest muffler as far as a slip-on form. Be pretty subtle out on the highway. Still sounds loud when you get on it full bore. You know, comes alive, but it's going to be much more subtle than the 14. I like the 14. It's just about right. But look at that, repeated right on the frickin' money on one pull. So that shows you the extra, 3 inches in the muffler doesn't really hurt it at all, like I've always said. So okay, so now we're going to take we're going to take those off. Okay, and now I'm going to show you my 14-inch Comp 2 and my 10-inch Comp 2 bad boy. So the 14 Comp 2 core, that's my 2-inch perforated competition core, which will be louder. You know, especially when you get on, it's going to be pretty loud. Okay, that's number 41. Okay, and then my 10-inch bad boy. That's the one that's going to be the most aggressive. That's run number 52. I made 55 total pulls. Okay, so there you go. Pretty darn close. You can see the lines almost dead on the money. This right here is only like a half a horsepower, so that can just be the room in the temperature room, humidity. I had it close, but still it matters. If it's a couple degrees, it changes it. But you can see all the way up, it's pretty much a mirror image, close. Okay, so yeah, so what we're going to do now is let's show you, let's put the stock bike back, which is number 20. And here we go. So here's the other two. I'll tell you what, I'll take off 41 so it's easier to see. So there's with the competition core, my 10-inch bad boy. So even without tuning, where the street core was behind the stock down here just a smidgen, the comp got through there ahead of it and held it up here. Pretty good. Look way up at 10 grand, it's like 4 horsepower. On these bikes though, you'll notice that, you know, revving it that tight is a waste of time. This is right where it hits the rev limiter, about 10.4. But I feel out when I'm running the thing really hard, like on a mountain road, just backing off the throttle, shifted between the gears. Probably around 9,500, 9,300 is the best place, because then you're right in the meaty part of the power band right in here, 8 grand to 9,500 at the most. You know, when you're in the next gear pulling hard. But real nice up through here. Okay, so just one more time. I'm going to show you 20 again, if I can do it. And then I'm going to show you number 26 again, which is my street. So see, even up in here, down here is the only place we're lacking, okay, with my street core. But it's real, like I said, it's real rich right there. See here? Here's stock, here's the air fuel. The air fuel right in this area from 4 to 6 grand dips down to about 12, well that's about 12.2, real rich. So I'm sure I can clean that up, probably match the stock muffler and power up through here when I get it right. Plus, I'm probably going to get some airflow into the airbox somehow more, and an air filter. So we'll see what happens, but I'll do every little trick to milk it, trust me. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to show you the baseline settings and the beginning of the whole deal. I'll be developing the Holeshot Super Tune Pro tuner next. It's a Dobeck tuner, but it's my own tuner with my own parameters, my own flashing, and it'll match whatever I do to the airbox. And do that next, and then the final step, when I get as much power out of it with the slip-on, will be add the Aero front header system, and I'll be tweaking that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. Got any questions, ask or give me a call at the shop, 775-463-5394. And you can also keep an eye on the new website, holeshot.com. Take care.